Hello friends, welcome back. This video is going to be about my inner bitch voice and what my inner bitch voice wants me to believe. And this was not what I had intended to talk about. I thought I was going to talk about day one. I thought I was going to talk about starting over. I thought I was going to share about a new challenge that I am beginning. And it's a challenge that I've done before, but it's been a while since I've done it. So I know what to expect, or at least I thought I did. And I thought this video was going to be all about my first day of 75 Hard. Now, I'm looking down because I'm looking at the app, and today is not day one. Yesterday was day one. And day one was pretty easy. And I didn't really think I was going to start 75 Hard or do 75 Hard at all because I've got lots of different things happening in my life. I am extremely overwhelmed in some capacities, and I've talked about it on this channel before. Yet, I also know that I can never allow the overwhelm that I'm feeling to win. Because if it does, well, then I lose at some point in the future. Whether it's immediate is not necessarily the case. I mean, there are certain things that I can do that, well, let me say this differently. The negative compound interest that accrues for me not taking the actions that I need to is a guarantee that I will end up in the place that I don't want to be. Whether it's spiritually, financially, emotionally, or any otherly, I will end up in a bad place. And I know that. So I have learned, I have become disciplined, I have structured my life in a way to always win the day. And yet, many days I feel like I'm losing the day. And I don't like feeling that way. So I've talked about that a little bit before, but a friend called. He mentioned to me that he was starting 75 Hard. We've both done it before, and I got inspired. So yesterday, I did my first day of 75 Hard. And for those of you unfamiliar with the program, it is not a... it is meant to be, not what it's not meant to be. It is meant to be a mental challenge. It is meant to be a life transformation. It is meant to push you in, or whoever's doing it, in ways that force you to grow in areas that you didn't think that you were capable of. So when I did this the first time, I needed something like that. And I was very enthusiastic to start, and I was mentally prepared. This time I wasn't. I just kind of winged it and began. Now, in case you're wondering, in order to complete 75 Hard, there is an app. I'm not trying to sell it at all. But yesterday, I did a 45-minute workout, which is part of the routine. I did a second 45-minute workout. One of those needs to be outside. Doesn't matter what the weather conditions are, rain, sleet, hurricane, doesn't matter. If you don't do it outside, it does not count. You do not win the day. And you have to start the program over. So if at any point during these 75 days, I don't check one of these boxes, I have to start over, period. But yesterday, I did the first workout, I did the second workout, I took a progress picture. And you have to take a picture of yourself without a shirt on and upload it to the app. Obviously, if you're a woman, you're going to wear a sports bra or whatever, but you have to take that picture. Nobody sees it, or allegedly nobody sees it, but I suspect that the technology is secure. I don't think anybody wants to see a picture of me without my shirt on. Additionally, you have to read 10 pages of nonfiction, drink a gallon of water, follow a diet of your choice. And I'm not sure what happened there with the with the recording device, or if anything happened, but it looked like the phone stalled for a second there. But you've got to drink a gallon of water. You have to follow a diet of your choice, and that can be whatever diet you want, as long as you follow it for 75 days. And then no cheat meals or alcohol for 75 days. So yesterday I was ready to go. I had made a decision. I was going to start 75 hard. And I did. I got day one completed. I was more productive yesterday than I've been in a long time. And I like to think I'm a pretty productive person, but it's amazing how much I can get accomplished when I force myself to do all of these tasks, which are over and above all the things I normally do. And I tend to get laser focused. I tend to be much more intentional with my time. And I have to plan and I have to ensure that I get it done. Or I cannot go to bed until this stuff is done. And that was yesterday. All fired up, got the I cannot speak. Got the workouts in, did all the things. And today's day two. Day two, again, I'm 2 days in. My inner bitch voice was doing a number on me. And my inner bitch voice told me lots of things that I know are not true. But I want to be totally honest. I was ready to quit. And I would have quit if I did not make this video. You guys are holding me accountable right now, whether you know it or not, whether anybody even watches it or not. The fact that I'm making this video is going to force me to do day two. But my inner bitch voice doesn't want me to. In fact, my inner bitch voice was so strong that for my first workout, which was going to be outside, I went outside. I went for a walk. And my day wasn't planned this way. I thought I was going to wake up early, go to F45, get that workout in before anybody else had woken up, get my day started with a ton of momentum, and that's not what happened. Instead, I got family chaos and drama and all kinds of different things that kept me in my own head, kept me in a state of fear or anxiety or victimization that I could have easily stayed in, but I didn't. I decided I'm going to go for my first workout. And I got about 10 minutes into this 45-minute walk before I turned around. And I decided I'm done. There's not enough time in the day. I've got too many things to do. There are more important things for me to be doing right now. And that's bullshit. Simply bullshit. I've done many of the things that I need to do already. I've got family obligations later that I want to disable me from doing what I need to do, what I committed to do, and I'm ready to quit. But I did. I quit. I was 10 minutes into the workout and I turned back around and walked home. So I spent 20 minutes. That does not count for this 75 hard challenge. And I convinced myself that it's not a big deal. I'm only 2 days in. I can start over tomorrow. And tomorrow can be day one. Well, that's true. I could do that. But I'm not going to do that today. And honestly, I never know what gifts will be yielded by me taking the actions. I don't know what kind of, that's the thing. I can usually predict a fairly accurate outcome by the work I do, but I can never fully or accurately describe the impact of what momentum does in my life. And I know that if I do not feed the mojo gods, well then my inner bitch voice wins. And my inner bitch voice right now is telling me, Chris, it's okay to quit. Chris, it's okay to start over. Chris, it's okay to come up with excuses. Chris, it's okay to rationalize. Chris, you don't have to do this. In fact, your life is so hectic right now that this does not make any sense. You're never going to finish it. You're never going to make it. It's not worth it right now. You should really not do this. And I'm not going to listen to my inner bitch voice. So, although before making this video, I was fairly certain I was done for day 2, you can bet your sweet bippy that tomorrow I will be back, or whenever I make my next video, I'll be back, and I will share that I continued on. I persevered. I pushed myself. I made myself do this thing that I really don't want to do because I know I will feel so much better after I've done these things, plus all the other things that I've done too. So I don't know if this video made any sense. I don't know if it helped anybody. I sure hope it did, because I know that if we push through the emotional pain, the physical pain, the financial pain, the fear, the frustration, the whatever it is that you're feeling, if we force ourselves to do the thing, the return on that is infinite. And I want that return. So happy returns to you. If nobody's told you today they love you, just know that I do. And I look forward to seeing you on my next video.